So it's time for round number 4. It's not music this time. I thought of a new idea. Let's see if it works. So this is Tom. Tom hasn't seen this round, so Tom can be in the know as well. If Tom looks at my tablet, he'll know what they are. So these are voices of current and former footballers and managers. Some alive, some not alive. I'll make it very clear in the question. So you get a point for the particular person. Let's get my volume up here. Okay, so question number 1 is identify this player's voice. Identify this player's voice.
Being. I don't have rivals. We have a normal relationship. We share this stage there in FIFA 8.
Okay, so identify that voice. I think, Tom, could you identify that?
Easily, I think.
Easily, okay, go on.
I don't have rivals. We have a normal relationship. We share this stage there in FIFA 8 years.
Okay, so identify that player's voice. That is question number 1.
Actually, I said it's easy, but maybe that's because I'm staring at this person in the face on YouTube right now.
Question 2, Tom's face dropped when he saw question 2. It's a tricky one. So question 2, identify this late manager. Late meaning passed away, not late as in not punctual. Late as in passed away. The late great, I would say. In fact, all of them are that.
It was a matter of procedure in that wingers had been used for almost 3 years by England in their international matches.
So identify that manager just by his voice. Hello Lottie on Instagram.
It was a matter of procedure in that wingers had been used for almost 3 years by England in their international matches.
So that is question number 2. Identify that late manager. One of my cousins is disputing if this is a real top. This is a real England top. This is real.
Real insofar as it exists, but it's from Primark.
Okay. Question 3. Identify this ex-player and manager. So former player and manager. And the late great as well. So here we go. Identify this voice.
To be voted and to be asked to accept this award, it's... I mean, everybody says these words, but they are...
Okay, listen to the voice again.
And to be asked to accept this award, it's... I mean, everybody says these words, but they are the only words that I can think of.
So identify this late player and manager. That is question number 3. Question 4. Here we go. Identify this late player and manager.
So when I went into the first team, everybody says, were you nervous? I said, well, I wasn't nervous. I went in the dressing room all the time as a young kid. It was just so natural,
So identify, that's a tricky one I think. Identify this late player and manager.
The first team, everybody says, were you nervous? I said, well, I wasn't nervous. I went in the dressing room all the time as a young kid. It was just so natural,
That's a tricky one I think. Identify this late player and manager. And then the final one is identify this late player. Number 5. Final one before the last round.
It's not nice to be in prison. Where are you laughing at?
These people don't know what they're laughing at.
So identify that player, not the interviewer. Listen again.
No, it's not nice to be in prison. Where are you laughing at?
So that's a tricky one as well. So they are your 5 questions. Identify those voices. They're worth 1 point each. 1 point each. Okay, I think it's time for answers, yeah? Mm-hmm. Because this one you're not really gonna rethink it, and you've heard it twice anyway. So here we go. And also I had a target of being in stoppage time by 8:45. So here are the answers. Number 1 was Ronaldo.
Cristiano.
Like that, you're
Yeah.
that in the past. I don't have rivals. We have a normal relationship. We share this stage there in FIFA 8 years.
Yeah, I see he was talking about Messi. And then the first one was
Matter of procedure in that
Alf Ramsey.
wingers had been used for almost 3 years.
To be honest, I've never heard of his voice before this.
So that was the second one.
Second one, I beg your pardon.
And
And then the third one was, yeah, we all know the third one.
I mean, I was absolutely flattered by it.
This one's clear, isn't it? Bobby Robson.
Delighted, like
I
said.
thought so, but I was looking at the screen,
Okay.
so I don't know.
And then this one was, yeah, Johan Cruyff.
I saw
The Dutch accent sort of gives it away, but then you have to work out who it is.
The first team. And when he says, "Were you nervous?" I said, "Well, I wasn't nervous.
And the last one was, the clue was in prison. George Best.
What are you laughing at?
These people don't know what they're
And that's
laughing
Terry
at.
Wogan who's interviewing, but that wasn't.
Yeah. But you don't think that did you any...
There we go. So, thank you for coming and joining Quiz for NHS. So, obviously, these events here are fun and we enjoy doing it with you guys like Rob Pegg, Mrs. P, Tim Dolman. But if you really feel like you enjoy these events, please do feel free to go to justgiving.com and give to Quiz for NHS.